Well, you see him every Saturday morning here on WPBF 25, traveling to some of the most unique places and showcasing all they have to offer. We're talking about Wildlife Nation with Jeff Corwin, and the show is once again showcasing Florida with its Wildlife Nation Expedition Florida episodes, some being filmed right here in South Florida. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for being here. So for those who have not seen it before, tell us what Wildlife Nation Expedition Florida is all about.
Well, for me, it's a passion project, and it's a big bucket list journey, and it tells the story of Florida and how people from all walks of life have come together to save this incredible jewel that is such a joy to share with the world, but at the same time faces incredible challenges. And the heart and soul of our series is the Miccosukee tribe of Indians of Florida. They are our partners to tell the story. Their home is the Everglades. So the Everglades is like the engine that drives the story. Their work as the leading voice in Everglades conservation, because it is their home, culturally is so important to them. But then that becomes the launching pad. So yesterday, I was with the Archibald Biological Station, and we were banding incredibly beautiful scrub jays. And the day before that, we were working with grasshopper sparrows, and I was there with the scientist, and we had 4 baby sparrows in my hand as we were putting the bands on it. Of course, they have all these permits. And she said, Jeff, how does it feel to know you're holding 2% of the population? Wow. Only 200 of these birds live, and they live in that habitat right behind you, which we are trying to save.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so you were visiting the DeLuca Preserve in Okeechobee. Tell us about your time there.
That's exactly where we were at. So we were in the DeLuca Preserve, and it was extraordinary. And we were there with these amazing scientists that are on the front lines trying to ensure that this incredible species can make it to the next generation. Because the big lesson, what we've learned, is that when you save something like a little minute grasshopper sparrow or a beautiful scrub jay, that becomes an umbrella. It has a ripple effect, and it saves that whole ecosystem. There is no place like Florida with the incredible natural treasures that we have. Florida, for most people in North America, is the gateway to nature. If you think about it, like people will come up to me and they'll say, you know, this has been such a revelation for me, because the truth is, I'm never going to go to Africa and put a radio collar on an elephant or a hyena. But I will take my family to Florida for a great adventure. And to be there and tell the story of the Miccosukee, for me, it's been a real revolutionary journey. I always thought I liked Florida, and I spent a lot of my time in Florida for my career. I would say a love, not always love relationship with Florida because of the challenges we faced. But doing this television series, I have fallen in love with Florida, and including Martin County. We were just here about a month ago with the amazing turtle folks here at Loggerhead.
Oh, yes.
We were with Loggerhead sea turtle folks. We were on the beaches, and we were assessing these amazing leatherback sea turtles. Wow. And what was so amazing about that moment is we could have that moment. Because if you were here 20, 30 years ago, you really saw a loggerhead or a leatherback sea turtle. But today they've recovered. And now Florida is the most important nesting site for loggerheads in the world.
Wow. So restoration and recovery is possible.
It's what it's all about.
Yes.
And it's what the challenge is.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, lastly, for Floridians who watch your show, what do you hope that they get out of this?
Well, I think sometimes we experience what I call the Statue of Liberty effect. If you go to New York, chances are, if you live in New York, chances are you've never visited the Statue of Liberty. But people from around the world come to experience the Statue of Liberty. Florida is like nowhere else in the United States with regard to its natural treasures. But Florida is the poster child for many of the challenges we face. But with those challenges are incredible opportunities. And the big lesson I've learned is that it's not too late to be resilient and protect the resources here. There's only one place in North America where we can find coral reefs, and it's here in Florida, which is amazing. But here's the thing. Only about 5% of those coral reefs survive today. So if we're going to save this ecosystem, it is now. But why do we save that? 70% of every fish that lives in our oceans has a connection to coral reef. The coral reefs are the building blocks for our ocean and then feed the amazing recreational and commercial fisheries and tourism. So if we rise to the occasion now and protect this wild legacy, we not only economically benefit and culturally benefit, but we're ensuring that we benefit, because when we protect nature, it gives us a defense against hurricanes and all these other opportunities. We have this amazing opportunity. It's now, and that's really the spirit with the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians of Florida, to tell the great Sunshine State adventure.
Yeah, wow. And then making those improvements, if we can get there, then helps the generations to come too.
It helps. We're investing in our children. In America, it's always about the next generation gets a little better than us. But if they don't inherit a biologically rich and healthy wild Florida, they'll have a deficit. So, and lastly, can I give a shout out to the Chapman folks?
Sure.
So I'm also so excited to be here in Martin County and West Palm Beach, because I just finished this incredible course with the Chapman School of Seamanship, which is like the most celebrated academy to learn the nuts and bolts of being a captain. And I just completed the 100-ton master captains. So as someone who's not so far away from 60, to get the moths and the dust bunnies out of this, it was a challenge, but I learned so much. And I'm so excited.
And a huge congratulations to you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What a feat. What a feat. Well, thank you so much,
My pleasure.
Jeff. We're so happy to have you here. You can watch Wildlife Nation with Jeff Corin every Saturday. And be sure to stay tuned for the upcoming special episodes of Expedition Florida in the future. Thank you again, Jeff.
My pleasure.